Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with another brand new brew review. Now today we are gonna take a request. A few weeks back someone asked me to review Leffe Zomer or Leffe Summer, Leffe d'été, and I got my hands on one. Turned out way easier than I expected because a supermarket just around the corner had some in stock. And here we are. Now, Leffe Summer has turned out quite hard to research for the simple reason that they only have like 2 lines of text online, and every website that I found talking about Leffe Summer copy-pasted those same 2 lines. So the only thing that I know is the thing that is on the bottle actually. So, Leffe d'été, Leffe Summer, tasteful, balanced and refreshing, 5.2% ABV, and that is pretty much all we know. Luckily for us, they are obliged to disclose some ingredients, but not all. So, ingredients in this beer include barley, malted barley and maize, sugar and hops. No idea which kinds of barley or which kinds of hops, but nonetheless. Apparently this has a shelf life of 1 year, which I find surprising, or well, maybe not that surprising. But for a 5.2% blonde, I have no idea what to expect. 5.2% is a standard Pilsner, Belgian lager ABV. And I did find some people saying this was crisp and slightly bitter. It's hoppy. It is slightly herbal. So yeah, a lot of opinions. So let's just taste it for ourselves. Again, branded bottle cap. Always nice. Old school Leffe glass. Oh, I really have to work to get that head of foam on there. Now it does look very nice, golden blonde, looks quite lagery. Now I did read somewhere that this is a top fermented beer, but honestly I wouldn't be surprised if that was a mistake and that this is a lager. But let's find out. So lovely color, golden blonde, looks very pilsnery, nice head of foam. I had to work to get that head of foam on there. It is only 1 finger or a centimeter, let's say. And I know that us Belgians always say 2 fingers of foam, but yeah, we're not always right about everything, so. This is a absolutely beautiful color. Some slight bubbling going on, a very, very light effervescence. Looks pretty good to me. Now when it comes to the scent, first thing I noticed even while pouring is that yeah, I get a lot of hoppy aromas. Immediately a plus for me. I do get some carbon dioxide, so some bubbling up. It smells bittersweet, let's say. Now, they are open in the fact that they used sugar for this, so even though 165 calories for this entire bottle is actually on the low side, so, or on the average side for an average lager. Yeah, it smells very, very pleasant. I am a big fan of this scent, of this aroma profile. Now let's see how it tastes. honestly, I must say, it smells a lot better than it tastes. Am I gonna call this bad? No. But Leffe doesn't have the best reputation. It used to be a decent Abbey beer, but then it got taken over by Anheuser-Busch InBev. And as they do with many things, either they try to buy it or they copy it. And if they buy it, they try to skimp on everything and pretty much peel it down to the essence. A lot of people call Leffe Blonde, for example, sugared water or dead beer. Now, this is not Leffe Blonde, this is Leffe Summer. This does taste like a lager. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is a lager. But the only thing that I get is a bit of hoppiness, a bit of sugar, and a bit of that like herbal component in the flavor. But otherwise, would I call this balanced? Yeah, maybe, because it's really flat. This is not an exciting flavor profile. This is boring. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I would never call this good either. I don't know. I think that if you're in the market for a 5.2% blonde summery thing, I would immediately grab an IPA by the Musketeers, for example, or Super Cadix by Antwerp Brewing Company, or any decent Pilsner, Sass Pils or Bavik Pils. But I would skip this if I were you. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's, I would say, average, but a bit on the sweet side for me. The aftertaste is also practically non-existent. Yeah. Like I said, a bit herbal, yes, but to me, maybe some coriander, I don't know, I can't really place that herbal component. But to me, this is a very 13 a dozen beer. If I'd have to score this, which I should, I would say this just merely passed. So let's say a 2.75. I could be generous and say a 3, but 3 or 3.5 is pretty much my average. So let's call this 2.75. It's a shame. Yeah, I had high expectations for this one. As with several other beers that we've had before, not good enough to buy a crate, but not bad enough to pour down the sink. So let's keep it at that. Yeah, I'm sorry guys that I went away for a while. I will explain that in a later video. I am back now. But as usual, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me. We are at 200 subscribers, which is actually a really great number. I never expected this to get that high. Combined with the Instagram followers, we are at almost 1,000. So yeah, my ego. Apart from that, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, you'll get notified whenever I upload something, which should be, again, every weekend around 8. So I will see you guys again next time. Cheers.